or Will's going to take it. I don't know. Lucas had a little bit of a sniffles, but more or less, I think nothing that really felt like affected his gameplay. But of course, as always, which goalie's in net is up to the coach. Maybe just because he absolutely for a family friendly. Try this one again here. All right. Icing on Ashburn. Number 5 dumps it into the corner. Miles tries to do something. Matt Johnson will rocket around the glass again, stop by number 5, this time at the point. Shane flicks it past him. 5 turns it around at the point of the blue. 7 drives it along the boards, trips over the blue line. Kyle, there's people calling for a penalty, but not getting it. Jack Klein, nice little squeaker pass through to Shane, who's got near almost clear ice, but not quite. 25 just gets it away from him like he was, like it was easy or something. Puck's going to squirt out, come out into the neutral zone, where Aiden Harrison will send it cross ice, intended for Spencer, but he almost got it stolen by 31. Kyle Tinshirt picks it back up, drives it back into the zone. Kyle trying to bring it to the circle, and defense knocks it away. It's going to be picked up by Dylan, out to Spencer at the point. Back to Dylan, or actually past him. Jarrett picks it up from there. Nice moves. Jarrett brings it into the center, shoots wide of the net. He tries to pick his own rebound in the far side corner, kicks it back, and General's number 28, tried to clear it, but he got spun around or something. Dylan back to Spencer, up along the board to Jarrett, chips off his stick and into the zone where he'll have to go chase and pick it up. Number 16 gets out in front of him and steals it, but as he tries to clear it, Paul got a stick on it. He's sent back into behind the net, where Paul tries to bring it into the slot. It's right there. It's a scramble. Goalie doesn't have it. Loose puck squirts out. Generals will come up with it. Try to clear it, but Jarrett gets a stick on it. Unfortunately, 28 then gets it away from him. They're going to bring it in close. Shot deflected up into the safety net. My second phone is showing the stream as very glitchy. I don't know if you guys can see this. I appreciate feedback. Of course, it may be, my second phone is on T-Mobile here. It also seemed like it had good bandwidth before the game, but I might be just competing with the other live streamers or something else. Joey, nice moves, gets it across the line, but then trips over the blue line. He's sent out, back, picked up by Noah near the center line. He hands it off to Mason. Mason back to him, to Noah. Noah takes his eye off of it and almost loses it. Joey gets it back. He takes his eye off it again. This time he'll feed it over to Noah. Noah hits the gas. Puck bounces off the skate. He turned around and iced by the Generals. No icing call, actually. Went by plenty of players who could have played it. Mason around the boards to Noah. Noah cross ice. 25 picks it up the center line, gets across, and then Mason got it away from him, right through the slot, and I think Will kicked the net off. I think. Dunham brings it back in. 33 shot off Mellon's pads. Jack picks it up. Shane thwacks it up to Jack. 79 into the center, picked up by 7 to 25. He takes his eye off the puck as he tries to shoot it. Behind the net. Will covers it. All right. I'm going to attempt to figure out, when I did these bandwidth tests ahead of time, I'm going to try multitasking here, see if I can figure out wrap around the board is going to come all the way out into the neutral zone, picked up by number 5, White. Flips it past Paul, but Kyle, cross ice, I think intended for Paul, but then it went all the way to Jarrett. Paul picks it up along the line. Spencer off the boards, gets it to Jarrett. Jarrett looking for that high angle shot off the goalie's shoulder. Kyle feeds it back to Jarrett. Spencer back to Jarrett, tries to sneak it through the legs. It's going to come out into the neutral zone. Spencer has to pause a beat. Offside's called on Aiden. All right, what I'm going to try to do here is keep the stream going. A Wi-Fi that I can pick up on. There's this guest network. It's not for the rink. I don't know what it's for. Somebody's got a guest network. Access point temporarily full. All right. Penalty on Paul. Score still 0-0. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. I switched to a different app because I thought maybe that was probably the problem with the streaming, but I suspect it wasn't. All right, I'm gonna switch on my streaming phone at the next stoppage of play here. I will remind you all, there is live now here if people want to watch on that. 25 shot, I think it got stopped by Mason. Through the paint, knocked away by Noah. Joey gets it up and out across the line. That'll be... All right, 28 shoots, deflected by Spencer up in the safety net. We're still 0-0. We got 6 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. I apologize. You know, I tried to show up early to test out the network. It looked like initial bandwidth test, I would have plenty of bandwidth, but it's definitely being very choppy. Shane Seawick will line up for the face-off. Puck picked up by Will Schneider. Flicks it long, and he will go try to pick it back up. Number 5 gets out in front of it, and he's going to lose it. Keeps the pressure on, though. He's still got about 30 seconds left in the penalty on Paul. He got a stick on it as they try to bring it out, but And I think it's going to be on this guy from the Generals. 20, is he going to the box? And we will be 4-on-4 for a few seconds before. We got, I'm going to try to recap for if anybody's still watching. We're 4-on-4. Kyle has just been ejected with a 5-minute penalty. We've got the minute 30 left on the penalty on number 20 for the other side. I was busy trying to fix this network, so I really didn't see what happened. I apologize for the difficulties. Pretty frustrated. I mean, it didn't look like anything particularly violent happened when Kyle seemed bewildered. Spencer picks up the loose puck. Hand off to Jack. Jack wraps it. Jarrett heading to the bench. Jack wraps it again the other direction. Schneider comes out, replacing. Puck's going to go long and be hustle, really good hustle by 88 for the Red Generals. Turned around there. They're still 4-on-4. Spencer, and there's another whistle. Spencer, this is not a good time to lose your temper. I don't know what just happened here. Aiden goes to the box. 22's going to the box for the other side. He's also looking like he's, throwing his hands up like, what did I do? Looks like there's going to be a simultaneous penalty on that one. Also trying to figure out the network issues that so we got 2 minutes on the board. So we got 2 minutes on the board showing for a penalty against Aiden. We got the Ashburn bench. That's the penalty box with 4 of them sitting side by side. Plus Kyle's been ejected. Our actual bench is looking increasingly short. It looks like we will be 4-on-3 when we resume. They've got 26 seconds left on their penalty. We've got 2 minutes on our shorter penalty before we get a guy out. So we'll be starting 4-on-3. Puck's going to be bounced out long, be chased by number 5. Takes his eye off it as he looked like he was about to send it, realized. Mason flicks it up high. Jack will try to pick it up, try to get around number 5. It's like just Jack and surrounded by 3 of the Richmond Generals. 16 hits the gas through, pursued by Noah. Almost trips over the goal line. Noah pokes it away. And in that one corner we can't see terribly well. 33 around. Noah pokes it away again. Comes up high, glove down by, and that's your hand pass. Yeah, successful, correctly called hand pass. It's caught by one player, and then he dropped it. His teammate picked it up. Coach Fleury is still discussing with the officials. Brought out of the zone. We're now 5-on-3 with a minute 9 left in Aiden's penalty. Out to 88, across to 25. Crisp to 18 at the line. He brings it in. Noah knocks it away. It was picked up by number 20. Mason gets it away, pokes at it. Noah moves in, hustles to get there. Can't get there in time. It'll come back out to 88. 88 looking for something. Finds teammate 25 back to 88. looking through the slot, bounces back out to the line. Paul challenges. Oh, nice little box passes there. 88 shot, saved by Mellon. Lightning moves. I think that's 27, crossed to 88. Winds up, Mellon gloved it but dropped it. Shifts back over. Again, wrapped to 88, takes his eye off it, but gets it to 25 in the center. I put the corner. Alright. I'm switching back to the score cam app, so at least when you do get a frame now and then, it will you'll at least be able to see what the scores are. Richmond during the power play put a goal in. It was 5-on-3 at the time. Paul tries to clear it, 25 gloves it down. And there's a whistle. On the Generals this time. I think if I saw the hand gesture there, it looked like slashing. He's going to argue with the official. The official's like, that's not ever going to work. That should put us at 4-on-4. 2:26 left in the period. Comes out to the neutral zone, and Shane sends it back in. Jarrett takes the face off. Puck's going to come into the offensive zone for Ashburn, but be picked up by. Oh, nice. Paul steals it. The guy flubs the pass. He almost flubs it himself as he tries to send it out, but nobody was there to take it away from him. Off the glass, Miles will stop with his shoulder. Paul turns it around. Miles picks it up into the zone. Tries to go challenge in the corner. 2-on-1. Kid falls down. Jarrett, and that was like just there's a lot of fans like calling like they wanted a penalty there. Oh, Jarrett tries to do a little clever backhand pass, I think intended for Shane, but this is the angle there. Collision there between Jarrett and somebody. Again, also fans calling for blood. Shane up to Landon. Landon takes his eye off it, I think, and 16 gets it away. Turns it around, but Schneider's there to pick it up. He shoots. Goalie saves it. Schneider takes the face off. It's going to come all the way back to Spencer out in the neutral zone. Spencer trying to do something, but got it, turned it around, but number 8 for the Generals picks it up. He tries for the stretch pass to 77. Mason was in his way. Loose puck picked up by Spencer around the boards. Mason to the corner. This time Spencer is going to challenge behind the net. He drives it out. Tries to reach for Landon. 22 picks it up, and I think it left I think it popped up off the sticks over the glass, I think. 2 seconds left for the 4-on-4. We got Kyle's penalty will run out. It's going to be gloved down by Spencer in the neutral zone. Almost off balance, he just stretched so high to catch it. Landon drives it in. Wills successfully takes it away as their guy kind of flubs the wrap pass. Drop back to Joey. Joey, nice moves, brings it out on the slot, and it's going to bounce back out. Landon hustling to get there. It'll come out to Spencer. Spencer back in. Tried to be tipped by Will, or possibly the defense just got a stick on it. Mason feeds it back around. Landon will pick it up behind the net. Backhands it, tries it backhand into the slot. I think it hit off the back of the net. Will sends it back to Landon. Slides out around the circle into the slot, and he picked up by 25. He's going to loft it way long, and time will run out on the first period. I am going to, I think, give up on trying to fuss with the network. I apologize that we just don't have any. I got no solutions there. Jack took the face-off for the start of the second period. Number 5 tries to clear it. It's going to come out to neutral zone. Noah cross to Mason. Teammates getting reset. Tries to feed along the boards. Intended for Dylan. Be picked off and gloved down by number 18. 26 back to 18 in the corner. Shot. Will holds it. Well, whatever happened, last time I tried to check on the stream with my other phone, it seemed like it was working again, so maybe something good did happen. Joey took the face off, 25 shoots, blocker saved by Will Mellon. Out to the slot, they missed the reception, Schneider picks it off, finds Landon, Landon has to hustle to get back to it as it bounces off his stick. He gets it back, tries to shoot, it's going to wrap all the way around, picked up by Mason in the neutral zone. He finds Will at the line. I think that's 25 for the Generals. Sends it along the boards. It's going to chip off his teammate's stick. Noah across to Mason. Mason. Stretch finds Will. Chips off his stick, and it'll end up behind the net where 25 for the Generals. Wraps it, hits Landon, and then the official. And Landon puts it in. Scoring. Tying it up. Landon just sniped him from the top of the circle. 15:52 left in the period, and Ashburn is tied it up. Nice. We are back in this thing. Jack turned it around. He picked up back behind the net. Johnson hustles to get there and successfully gets it back up to Shane in the neutral zone. Hand off to Jack. Jack crosses the line. tied up to a 2-on-1 little battle there. Dylan tries to do something, feeds it up to the slot. Looks like Miles will get there in time to flick it, and it got turned around by the defense, and he's got to go hustle Johnson. Oh. Wait. I think he saved it. I thought it was in. Oh my gosh. I thought it was in. I could have sworn that went in. But no, Will Millen saved it. I mean, not that I can't believe my eyes that officials. All right, whatever just happened, just happened. Wrap around the board, Scott to Paul. Paul got double teamed. It's going to bounce long. 16 picks it up in their defensive zone. Jarrett knocks it away from him, but loses the player in the process. They'll clear it. It's going to go long. It will not be icing because a lot of people touched it as it went by. Spencer chased it all the way back behind the net. Noah comes in to help. Loses an edge. Spencer has to help. Noah's still struggling. Somebody lost a stick. Paul picks it back up, finds it off the boards to Jarrett. Jarrett stretched to Noah. I don't know what Noah's doing up there, but I'm not arguing. It's decent play. Defense turns it around. Mason out. Paul chips it, 18. Back, little backhand pass to 25. Cross, and behind the net, it's going to wrap. Spencer rockets it off the Zamboni gate. Looks like they have that issue here too. Tipped high stick by Jarrett, but Generals picked it back up. And then 28 takes his eye off it, giving Will a chance to get it. But stop by 28, I think. Again, back to Will. A lot of mistakes here. Landon to Joey. Crosses the line. Fires. Goalie sticks it aside. Joey tries to pick it back up. Looks like Landon's going to get there as it bounces into the corner. He gets hammered. It'll be flicked out. Nope. Up to the point where Spencer keeps it going. Gets it back to Landon. Spencer helping out. Joey shifts to the point. Spencer drops it back to Landon. Landon tries to get there. Brings it off the goalie's pad. It's going to come back out, and we got a whistle. Who's going in the box? This guy is arguing with the official. His teammate is dragging him away. Number 8. Number 7 is the one actually going to the box. Looks like Ashburn may end up with a power play. I'm going to take a moment to send some well wishes to Grayson Cantarella and his family. I think Grayson's out with injury. And to Sam, who is out for other reasons that are mysterious to me, but Sam's been a fun watching you play. All right, Aiden feeds it back to Dylan. Dylan to Aiden at the center, winds up, slaps, ricochets off of several people's skates before the goalie catches it. We got a minute 46 left in the power play.
Engines pumping from any time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Churning and burning, the yearn for the top.
Jared taking the face off. We got Noah and Shane, Paul and Aiden. Out, bounces past Paul's stick. He was at the point. He'll chase it long. Generals trying to challenge him. He just easily hands it off to Aiden, who was there. Jarrett swings by. Aiden paused the beat before he hands it back to Jarrett. Jarrett hustles through the neutral zone. Hits the brakes in the corner. Clears a little space for himself. Finds Paul at the center. Paul looking. Hits the brakes. Jarrett tries to drive it in the center. The defense is all over him. Finds Noah. Noah into the slot, and it'll be picked off by the Generals. But gloved down by Paul. as they try to clear it. Paul feeds it back. Again, Noah keeps it going. Up this time they will get it clear. Aiden finds Shane. Landon trying to do something, loses an edge, picks himself back up. Challenge, he's trying to reach through just gingerly. I think that's Aiden stole it away, or is that Joey? I can see that. That's Joey. Aiden fires from the point, and it's in. Ashburn goes up. I think that was Shane put it in, I believe. Up from close. Lots of help as getting it to him. I double checked the jersey. Yeah, I believe that was Shane. Shane Stewick. From right in front of the net on the power play. Ashburn goes up. Greenland takes the face off. 79, Mead feeds it back. Long. Miles wipes out, loses it. Shot over Will's head. That was a nice opportunity. Out in the slot, Will covers it. Almost didn't cover it. It like bounced on the edge of his glove and like got a little further out of his reach. But he got it second time. Good to have long arms if you're a goalie. Joey takes the face off. Puck's going to end up back behind the net. I think Spencer tries to flick it long, get turned back around. Aiden will rocket it off the boards, out into neutral zone, 39 to 61 to 79. Pass Aiden. Spencer hustles to get there. 30-something, challenges him. Joey up intended for Landon at the point. 25 gets it away. Brings it to the bottom of the circle, tries to shoot, hits the safety net. That stops the clock. They'll bring it back out. Jack Klein taking the drop. That's Mason in the back defensive zone. Brings it up to the center and then jumps it. Jack Klein picks it up behind the net. Tries to get it to the slot where I think that's Shane tries to do something. They get it out in front of him. Mason picking it up the long cross to Miles. Miles up to Shane to Jack. Stopped by Mason. Mason, oh, nice moves. Again, nice moves. Sends it long. 25 will pick it up, pursued by Dylan with Jack closing in the other direction. Around the boards to 20, he's going to try to clear it. I think that's Miles, keeps it going and gets it into the slot where Jack feeds it over to Dylan. That's going to come long. Miles has to hustle to get there. Tips off the tip of his stick. Tries to send it off the boards. The official has to jump out of the way, but I guess he got it there. Long to 25. They go for the stretch. Teammate hopping into the bench isn't looking, and Mason picks it off around to Miles. Tips off his stick, and 20 tries to do something, but Jarrett takes it out into the neutral zone. Defense knocks it away from him. 28, back to 20. Mason challenges him. 88 picks up the puck. Backdoor. 20 misses it as the backdoor pass. Noah poking at it, tries to get it away from him. He'll turn it around. He being that rattle around the glass and past Paul. Paul looking for the stretch to Jarrett. Jarrett challenges number 5. He wipes out. Noah comes in to help. Noah gets hammered into the boards. Number 8 for the Generals will pick it up. Off the glass. Glove down by Campbell, 28. Cross to 88. He's got to get around. Gets around Spencer. Shot and then knocked aside by Noah. Save there. It was pad save by Mellon. Paul gets it out into the neutral zone where Jarrett will pick it up. Skates it through with speed. Tries to sneak it through the legs of number 5. Doesn't work. Ends up going wide of the net. Paul picking it up behind the net. Gets it back to Jarrett. Come on, Spencer. Oh, it's going to be long. Stretch. It looked like it was going to be bouncing. Johnson was going to pick it up. 33 did. Aiden, I'm sorry, almost surprised he didn't call for tripping there. Shot off Will's stick into the corner. 8. Back to teammate. Can't see it. Johnson picks it up. Wraps it. Off the boards. Landon almost had a chance to pick it up, but 79 did. He'll send it actually off the boards to himself and through. I think that was a save by Mellon. Stretch to Will. Clear ice between him. Oh my gosh. They're calling that one offsides. I feel like that's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And they're gonna bring it all the way down? And he was waiting at the line. His leg, I don't believe it. Joey taking the face off. Picks up his own puck. Feeds it up to Will at the edge of the neutral zone. Mason. As the Generals try to send it off the glass. Intended for Will. 39, fumbling with it. 33, actually turned around by Aiden. Aiden shuffles it along with his skate. This guy, 18, pursued by Joey with Mason. Shot wide. Will chops at it. Landon not a chance. See if he's got. And it's in. Landon rattles it off the bars and into the back of the net, putting a third point on the board for Ashburn. On a breakaway. Nice. I mean, like, I always feel like Landon has some of the best speed, agility, and stick handling of anybody on our team, but he does kind of tend to clutch on some of the breakaways. Like up close, he sometimes will. He's really good at getting it there. All right, Jack Klein taking the face off. And long to 25, Jack's fighting to get it back across the line. Dylan there. 2-on-2 is going to come back and be cleared by the Generals. Aiden kicks it over to Mason. Feeds it back to Aiden. Aiden intended for Osterberg, intercepted by 25. Aiden sweeps it away, gives it to Mason. This time off the boards, up to Dylan. He shuffles it along. Jack is going to pick it up, but it got out in front of him. Stopped by Aiden at the line. It was just before the line. A little like 3-on-1. They'll finally clear it, give it to 20. Knocked away by Shane. They got a shot off. Saved by Mellon. This time it was wide of the net. Mellon tried to glove it, and it's going to go long, bouncing. Osterberg's going to chase it, and he's going to get there in time to avoid the icing call. Dylan, I'm sorry, that's not Dylan. Off the glass and long. That'll be icing. That was, I said Dylan when I was trying to say Jarrett. Dylan was the one hustled, I think. Is that right? My attention span is so short sometimes. Eight. Out, it's going to come out, and Miles turns it around up to Paul. Paul off his skate to Jarrett. Jarrett hands it back to Noah. Noah's getting some time as a forward with all of our personnel missing. Miles tries to sneak it through. I think he got it up to pretty much to the goalie. This time the goalie's going to glove it up as Jarrett tries to get it into the paint from behind the goal line. All right, I am, for what's worth, all right, Jarrett took the drop. Into the slot where it bounced off Noah's skate. I think the goalie covered it. He was whacking at it while there wasn't a whistle. On the theory that the network maybe in my second phone was on a different network completely. It's AT&T versus T-Mobile. All right, out the slot as so that was Miles sent it back into the point. Jarrett had gotten it into the slot. Noah poking at it. Paul picking it up at the circle. Under pressure from 18, hands it over to Johnson. Johnson rattles it back behind the net. Jarrett picks it up from there. 88 holding him on the boards. Noah takes it, tries to go for the wrap. Goalie knocks it away. Paul poking at it. Johnson challenges along the line. Keeps the play going. Paul against his evil twin. Out to Johnson. Johnson gets it knocked away. Miles will hustle and get out in front of it. I can tell the guy 18 just did not have the speed that Miles had. They'll clear it out in the neutral zone. 28. Turns it around, he'll glove it long. Mellon shuffles it behind the net. Giving, well, this is Joey. I think it was initially Johnson who took it there. Stretch to Landon. He'll drive it in, almost loses it. Has to try and get it back. 38 challenges along the boards. Joey coming from the other direction, poke at it. Gets a little bit further, a few more inches. This time he's wrapped around behind the net. 5, picks it up. Pauses the beat as he looks for something. Tries to get it to 79, but Joey picks it off. Hands it over to Landon. Landon to Will. Will fires. Goalie holds onto it. All right. I think that's Jared taking the face off. Landon, if I know it was Joey took the face off. Goalie held onto it. Quick shot there, right after the drop. Joey taking the face off again. Wraps around. Aiden tries to do a little wrister there. Second shot and goalie saved it. Almost snuck through 5-hole. You see those knees snap closed on the puck. I think that's still Joey with the drop. Schneider trying to do something. He gets like triple teamed. Spencer across to Aiden. Aiden up to the center to Joey. Joey leaves it behind as he's trying to get oriented on the puck. 22 drives it through. Shifts it, backdoor shots past to 77, but he just, I don't know if he missed the shot or if Will saved it. 77 again. Oh my gosh, almost an own goal on Spencer. This time, Will covered it. Just, rattled off of Will's stick, and I think it hit Spencer's skate and went alongside. That was a heart stopper there for me. So Will got swept it aside, and then but he swept it right into Spencer's skate. Jack Klein taking the face off, comes out to 28. He flubs 25 for the other team, flubs the reception, and has to retreat to the neutral zone. 18, hammers it in. Mason off the boards, out back into the neutral zone. 25 to 28. He'll reattack, shoots off of Mason's skate into the corner. Johnson chops at it, gets it up along the boards where I think that's Shane tries to do something. There's a shot, saved by Mellon. 88 winds up off of Mellon's stick up into safety net from pretty close. It's off the thin end of the stick, right, or the blocker maybe. 3:04 left in the period. At the line, trips as he tries to pick the puck up. Noah steals it from him. He'll turn it around and be picked up by Johnson. It's going to bounce over a stick. Across to Mason. Mason, nice moves. Spins the offensive player out. Sends it bouncing into the center where Jarrett picks it up. He drives it in, looking for something. Drops it back to Noah. Noah fires off the goalie's pads. It's going to come back out. Picked up by 33. Crossed to I don't know who, but it bounced off him, and Mason had a chance to do something. 33 stays out. Shoots to Noah, cross ice. I'm sorry, that's Miles, not Noah. Forgot Noah's playing offense today since we're down 3 forwards. Jarrett out, chips off Paul's stick, and it's going to roll long. 39 will play it, and it's going to be offsides. I'm sorry, icing rather. Brain, work, speaking, tough. If it hadn't been rolling, we probably would have been able to catch that puck. Catch up with it, rather. Joey taking the drop, 28. Off his melon stick. Miles trying to clear it repeatedly. 88 back along the boards to 18, back to 88. Miles gets it away. 88 picks it back up, drops it off the boards back to 28. Save off of Mellon's pads, and it's still loose. I thought Mellon was trying so hard to cover it. It'll get up to Landon at the blue line. He skates it across to Will. Will with speed feeds it back to Landon. Landon into the slot. Joey was not there in time to put it in, to sink it for him. 88 reattacks. Aiden gets it away. Pokes it up, it's going to bounce into the neutral zone. 39 to 28 at the line. Aiden gets it away. Out in front of him, Spencer clears it again. Back to 39. Crisp cross to 18. Joey challenges, knocks it away. Landon gets it past that guy, finds Will. Will shoots wide of the net, goalie knocks it into the corner. Some fresh legs. They try to send it. Will got a glove on it. And they're calling that one a hand pass. Will was still in the offensive zone. That's one of those nuances of hockey that I feel like, I mean, you can't, when you're in the offensive zone, you can't glove it and then let your teammate take it. It's considered a hand pass. But in that case, I mean, it chipped off the top of his glove and then landed in the neutral zone. I guess that's still a hand pass because that's what they called it. All right. Mason cross to Spencer. Spencer intended long. It's going to go all the way through and be icing. .41 seconds left in the period. .6. Klein taking the face off. Spencer will rattle it around. 25 picks it up. Shot, Mellon saves it. Knocked aside by Mason. Jack tries to clear it. Hits 25, feeds it back around. Mason, 25, slap shot. And Will's got it. Will is on fire. Stops to fix his helmet. Face-off taken by Jared Ireland. Loose puck picked up by Mason. I think Will, he tries to rocket it off the glass and bounces off something. Jared got a stick in there, deflecting the shot. Noah out to Paul. Bounces off his stick, and goalie comes way out to challenge. Jarrett tried to take the shot. Paul fed it back. It'll take a long time when time runs out on the second period. And we will have a long break while they examine the ice. And I will struggle to hit the button on my phone that says to advance it. Wow, that's exhausting. I will take this opportunity to try to check the chat and or the networks. So we're looking smooth. Schmooth. 37 people watching. That's more than I expected. I guess more than we started with. So I apologize for the very rough start to the stream today, and I've said before that usually I try to have these apps record the stream to my phone so I can re-upload it locally, but I found this nice scoreboard app is saving the video to my phone, but I don't know where. When I say that, like, there's neither a way to get to those saved videos in the app. When I wrote to the developers, they said, oh, it should be in the Photos app, in your photo library, and they're not there. There's just no way to get to them. I can tell they're there because it's taking up storage on my phone. So I stopped recording them locally until they get that fixed, which will probably be after the season's over. Still trying to work with the developers or find a better app. It may well be that it's just a security policy on my phone, which technically is not my phone, it's my employer's phone. Either way, the standard disclaimers apply. We got music playing here at the rink, which means that the YouTube's content ID system, they identify the music as copyrighted, in which case the stream will not be available afterwards. So enjoy it while it lasts. And it seems like when I checked it with my second phone that it was working smooth. So they put 15 minutes on the scoreboard, but I think that's just for the Zamboni. I'm going to set it back to 17. My wife and I decided we don't want children. We'll plan on telling them after supper. I'm wondering if it's okay if I tell banana jokes. Because, opinion on those kind of jokes are pretty split. I don't know if they'll appeal to everyone. Today I learned that boiling water is really smart. It has like 100 degrees. Luke asked me the other day, Dad, what's it like to be drunk? And I told him, well, son, you see those two cars ahead of you? A drunk person would see 4 cars. And he said, but Dad, I only see 1 car. I do a lot of web conferencing for my job. I found that, my coworkers tend to laugh at my jokes when we're in person, but they never laugh on stream. I asked them why, and they said that my jokes weren't even remotely funny. My brother-in-law had cancer. He thought he'd go to Australia. He'd never been there. Somebody asked him, did you come to Australia to die? He said, no, yesterday. I tried donating blood last week. It was such a hassle. I'll never do it again. There's so many questions. Like, whose blood is this? Where did you get it? Why is it in a bucket? Man wrapped in saran wrap, not wearing any clothes, walked into the psychiatrist's office. The psychiatrist said, "I can see clearly you're nuts." I got a PlayStation for my kids. Seemed like a good trade. I asked my friend to spell wonton backwards. He said, "Oh, not now." I aim to never set foot in another big box retail store, but I missed my target. I've heard that redheads are always careful because they do everything gingerly. Luke said to me the other day, he asked, "Dad, have you seen my sunglasses?" And I said, "No, son, have you seen my dad glasses?" A slice of apple pie costs $2.50 in Jamaica and $3.30 in the Bahamas. Those are the pie rates of the Caribbean. I bought 75% of the shares in a vampire hunting business. I'm the main stakeholder. A lot of people know that Elon Musk is actually from South Africa, but surprisingly, people don't know that that's not his favorite country to go vacationing in Africa, which is in fact Madagascar. I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She gave me a big hug. I used to be a big metal fan, but with recent revelations I've discovered that I am in fact an air conditioner. If you ever talking to a Spanish-speaking person, make sure you use the word mucho. It means a lot to them. What do you call a doctor in a stable environment? Veterinarian. The zookeeper walked into a restaurant the other day with like 15 animals with him from the zoo. And the waiter just looked so exasperated. He walked over and the zookeeper says, what seems to be the problem? To which the waiter said, well, we need to address the elephant in the room. I started to suspect that my wife might be dissatisfied with my body. I'm not sure, but my gut says yes. A joke I used earlier about what's it like to be drunk. It's an alternative punchline. Credit to Douglas Adams, who said, what's it like to be drunk? Well, ask a glass of water. All right, the Zamboni is about clear of the ice. We'll, I think, have a warm-up period while we... we got the generals here, but the Extreme is missing in action. I'm sure they're around. Mellon was there. I don't know if you saw. He was standing at the gate. There's his dad. At least the back of his dad's head. I appreciate they played the hockey game song. I will get back, start it back up in just a moment or two. Today's broadcast, as usual for any morning game, is brought to you by coffee. In particular, the coffee from the Rink Snack Shop, which was vetted straw. If the camera work seems extra jittery today, that's probably why. Crazy, the video is extra choppy. That's just the lack of network coverage. I did not ask if there was Rink password for the Rink Wi-Fi, because when I tried the cellular, I got great service on both AT&T and T-Mobile. 60 megabits down and 6 up. All right, here we go. There's your Ashburn Xtreme, ready to retake the ice. Or at least there's some of them. Oh, here's the rest. Schneider out there trying to learn how to figure skate. Jack as well. Smooth moves like X-Lax. Shot counter says 19 to 19, so we've been pretty even offensive, but we've got 3 points to their 1, so we'll see how that goes. That could just be superior goaltending. Mellon back in the crease, warming up, churning up that ice a little bit. It's nice to have a little traction there. we got one more period to go here. Hopefully only one. I'm not sure my heart can take the stress of going into overtime. I forgot to take my blood pressure medication this morning. That's true. It turns out I have fairly extreme hypertension. Enough that when mosquitoes bite me, they actually explode. We're hanging in there despite being significantly down forwards. And we're going to get ready here. Jared Ireland will take the first face off of the third period against number 88. Spencer comes up with possession. He's going to flick it off the glass into the zone where Noah will try to shuffle it along, intended for Jarrett, but 88 picks it up. He'll get it up briefly, and real close, knocked aside by Mellon. Come on, where's the defense? A fast ice. Paul, racing his evil twin, brings it in, and tries to just sneak it past, but knocked aside by the goalie. They'll bring it around. Noah keeps the play going. Jarrett sweeps at it. It's going to come to 18 along the line. He gets it past Spencer. Aiden rushing from the other side, whacks at it, feeds it back up. Jarrett takes it into the zone. Off the goalie's pads, it bounces wide. Jarrett picks it up on the bounce, dumps it back behind the net where Noah's going to try to go keep something going. It'll be picked up by 20-something, out to 28. Bounces off his stick, and Spencer feeds it to Joey into the zone. Joey winds up. 22 got a stick on it, and they're going to call tripping, I think, on him. Joe's. Oh, maybe it's just because it hit the safety net. I'm sorry. It looked to me like as Joey went down, but his shot did go up into the safety net and stop the clock. 20 picks it up and skates it through the neutral zone. Takes his eye off it as he closes in on Miles. I know their names by now. 20 all the way through, backhands it off of Mellon's pads. Be cleared, and I think that was Will gets it up to Landon. Landon trying to get it around. 30-something will pick it up, 39 probably. Off the boards, out into the neutral zone to 20. It's going to go past him. Miles will take it. Tries to send it. It's going to bounce off of 20, and Mason has to pick it up. Heath whacks it around the other direction. Joey hustles to get there and push it out of the zone, but it'll be turned back around. 7 flicks it back behind the net. Attempts, and it bounces out into the slot, and then off of Will's stick. Will off the boards gets it to Landon. Actually long, and they're calling that one icing. It'll go all the way down. Jack taking the face off against 39. I think that's Aiden shuffled it back up to the line. I think Shane flicks at it, came back down in the neutral zone. 8 tries to do something, cleared it from the zone. It's going to be offsides as Aiden tried to flick it along the boards and it bounced up over everybody's heads, and his teammates were not clear yet. Jack taking the face off. Shane and Dylan. Aiden and Mason. .28, Campbell picks it up. Aiden trying to reach, knocks it away from him. It's going to go. Aiden chases it behind the net. Actually, looks like 88, I think, got in front of him. Out to his teammate 8 at the point, and then Aiden picks it off as he tries to pass it back. He knocks it. 8's going to knock it away from Aiden, and 88 turns it around. Stewart. Jack hassling him, but all the way behind the net, out to 8. 8. Rister off Mellon's pads, poked it away by Mason, up to Dylan. Dylan sneaks it to Shane at the line. Shane backhands it, it's in! 4th point on the board for Shane. Breakaway assist by Dylan Osterberg. Nice stretch pass right at the line. I mean, I thought they were going to call a bogus offsides again. It was close enough that like he picked it up right as he crossed. I felt like there was one earlier where they called him offsides for something that to me looked about the same. We're up 4-1. 22's at the circle. Up to Mason from Jarrett. It's going to bounce out. Johnson turns around into the slot. Wide. I think that's Shane, or I'm sorry, that was Jarrett. Shane's not out there. Spencer, cross ice. Johnson will flick it deep, and there's a cross check called on who's going. I think 20. Ashburn will have a 2-minute power play. 13:51 left on the clock. I'm 2 seconds fast. Ireland with a face-off. Noah. Jarrett gets it out. Brings it in close, off the goalie's pads. Jarrett behind the net, fighting to get it back. Dylan hustles, I say, 77 tries to clear it. It'll come to Paul at the point. And turned around by 22, but he lost his edge as he collided with Paul. Paul hits the brakes, turns him around, spins him out a little bit, clears a little bit of space for himself, gets it up to the line, and to Noah. Noah chips it out back to Paul. Backhand, backdoor shot by Dylan, I think, from Paul. That'll put a 5th point on the board. Is that Dylan? Let me check that. Maybe it was Jarrett. No, it was Dylan. It was Dylan. Beautiful play. It's got to be a little defeating for the Generals. Sorry, boys. This might be the end of your season. We'll see. The game's not over, but timeout called, presumably by the Generals. So we get a little zoom here on what I presume is Jarrett's little brother. He's gonna be the fan of the game. Jarrett's little brother, I do not know his name, but rocking his brother's number. Greenland taking the face off. Puck's going to come to Miles. Feeds it up back to Joey. 88 gets it across and through the legs of Miles, but I don't see who turned it around. That's Miles fighting to get it back and clear it. He's going to get it out to Landon, spinning like a top. Landon, has to go retreat as he takes his eye off the puck. He'll outskate these guys and then get tripped at the line. But Jarrett picks up the puck. Unfortunately, they'll get away from it. And then they try to clear it, and Schneider, at the last second, dumps it back into the backyard. Ashburn will do a line change. 18, stretch for 28, then poked away by Johnson. Around Joey, along the boards. Intended for Will, I think Will's evil twin, actually. 28. Shot from in close by 33. Pad save, I think, by Mellon. Maybe it was stick in front there. Johnson clears it up to Shane. Shane, trapped along the boards, collides with 79. Puck's going to be gloved down by Johnson. He'll turn it back around. And Shane sends it back in behind the net. Looks like number 5's going to get there. Shuffles it to his teammate. He's struggling to get oriented at 79. Has to retreat go back for the puck, keep Jack from stealing it. Finds the stretch to 7, it's going to bounce off his stick. Shane whacking at it. There's going to be a tripping call on Shane. That's just the way it goes. You know, clear to me that he was not trying to trip the kid, but going for the puck. The kid did trip over the stick, so that is the way hockey goes. Jared Ireland taking the face-off against his evil twin. Crosses 88, bounces off his stick, he has to retreat. Stewart in neutral zone, past it 25, and Long is going to go all the way down. Spencer will have a chance to do something. He'll rattle it around the boards. It's going to be picked up by 28 at the point. Back along, see if it's, actually, Spencer kept him from really being able to do much, and then Paul turned it back out. They have to get around Paul, like, players colliding all over the place. Like, Paul and Aiden, I think, both along with 28. 88, cross to 25. Shot, Mellon's got it, I think. No whistle, maybe he doesn't have it. He saved it a couple times, I think. 88, shot again off Mellon's pads. He's diving, I think he lost his stick. And there's the whistle. Holy cow. Officials couldn't see the puck. And I think the net finally off. Somebody crashed into the net, I think. I don't see any indications there's going to be any penalties off of that. Maybe it just looks like the net's off. Joey took the face off for Ashburn. Shot, deflected behind the net. Johnson tries to clear it to be picked up by 88. Joey challenges and he'll rock it around the boards. And then Mason, trying hard. I think that's 25. Mason races for it. Joey, 2-on-1. Joey gets out 28, back and forth to 88. Johnson challenges. This time it's going to actually come out of the zone. Joey will find the pass to Will. Will gets outsticked by his evil twin. Out to 18, more. And before he can get it to 88, it'll be picked off by Joey. Handoff to Johnson. Cross Joey back to Mason. Mason long intended for Will. Will gets surrounded by the defense. 28 Campbell. Offsides. Yeah, that's a good call. He hesitated at the blue line. His teammate did not. 9:50 to go. We've got Shane in the box, I'm sorry, for 11 seconds more. Off the glass and Long. Forgot to point out that we were in a penalty kill there. Miles around, tried to get it to Dylan and be turned around by the Generals. Drops it back in the corner where Joey's gonna I thought he was gonna be able to get it out, but actually turned around in the last second. Nice moves by the Generals player, whoever that was. This time cleared and past Dylan. The stick was kind of tied up with 39. It's going to come out in the neutral zone. Turned around by 16. Under pressure from Aiden. Forced into the back behind the net. Miles along the boards. Dylan chips at it. It's going to go into the Ashburn bench. Almost hit Coach's head off. I mean, Dylan, I'm sorry if you're upset that you didn't get enough ice time. You don't have to hit the coach in the head with a puck. That's, it's just rude. a little high five from the coach there. Jared taking the face off. Mason backhands it around the boards. Looks like Noah's going to get there, and he will clear it. 5 up to 61. Bouncing, it'll be played by Mason St. Ange. Turned around, but that gives Spencer a chance to do something. Up to Noah. Noah, I can't really see it. It got turned around. 79 at the line, backhands it, be scooped in and covered by Mellon. Rink has gotten pretty crowded. Just look around the glass in the back. Got a lot of spectators here. Not crowded per se. Out long, 5, swacks at it. It's going to go back to Jarrett, and it'll be offsides. He had too much juice to be able to stop, so he just flicked it. Now they're bringing it all the way down. They're calling it icing, I think. No, how are they going to call it icing? That doesn't make any sense. It might have just been offsides, but they just intentional blood all the way down. Jarrett took the face-off. Shot there by number 5, White, and it's in. That'll put a point on the board for the Generals. Greenland versus 88 for the face-off. Puck will come back. Spencer off the boards up to Landon. Loose puck picked up as it bounced off of Landon's skates to Joey. Joey trips over the guy who falls down. This is number 5. A little scuffle there in the corner. And Joey pokes it out. Picked up 25, misses it, and Will feeds it back to Joey behind the net. Again, a little scuffle along the boards. Looks like it's going to come. Aiden will stop at the line, gets around one guy, hands it off to Schneider. Schneider to Landon. Landon looking in close, shoots. 18 takes it as it comes back out. Spencer whacks it down, but 88 is going to bring it across the line. Shoot. Tries to shoot. Aiden holds him against the boards. Joey picking up that loose puck, gets it out and around. Turned around by 25 before it leaves the zone. 28 tries to get into slot. Spencer off the boards, gets stopped, turned back around. Aiden fires around the boards, again stopped by 25 White. Tries to send it. Aiden keeps getting it. Somebody broke a stick in there. I think it's Aiden. Scuffle there. Will's out of position. Loose puck picked up by the Generals. Landon hustles around Aiden's broken stick, and he'll drive it across the neutral zone. Shoots. Blocker save. Picked up by by Schneider. Jack turns it back around. Landon in the corner. Out to Will. He drives it behind the net. To Johnson. Back along the boards. Past Will. Landon picks it up from there. Actually, he bounces past him. Jack gets it right out in the slot, and they will clear it, and it'll be icing. Gonna tell Aiden's parents start going online for a new stick, but I think they're actually both here. Jack Klein taking the face off. Shane challenging 16 in the corner. 16 comes up with it. Gets it past Dylan, but not. He rocks it around the boards, and Mason turns it around. Dylan trapped along the boards. Jack comes in to help. I think that's Jack. Yeah, it was Jack. 16, struggling to get it out, gets it up to 77. Cross to 7, chips off the tip of the stick, and Johnson challenges him. It's going to go back long. They pulled their goalie. 39. It's pretty early to pull your goalie, but I guess it makes sense. They got 3 points to make up. 88 drives it through. Mellon saves it, and there's a whistle on it. I think a penalty called. Their goalie's retaking the crease. Dylan going to the box. they will kind of surprise there. I guess their goalie's probably going to come right back out. Cleared by Ashburn, 25. Jarrett challenges a little bit, hovering nearby. 25 to, I think that's 88. Drives it through the neutral zone. Aiden swings at it. He's forced to dump it. Spencer will, in the corner, tries to do something. I think Jarrett lost an edge, fighting to get back to his feet. 28, it's out in the slot, and it's in. Top shelf. On a power play, Dylan was in the boxes. Generals bring it to within 2. Jarrett taking the face off. They'll send it long. Spencer rockets it around the boards. I think that was Aiden reaching for it. Is that Aiden or Joey? That was Aiden. Spencer again, this time loses the challenge in front of the net, but he gets it back and feed it up along the boards out in the neutral zone where Noah gets tripped by 8. No whistle on it. Oh, come on. Oh, there is a deferred penalty. Up to Noah. Noah to Jarrett. Jarrett faked out by the goalie, and as they get possession, that'll be a whistle for tripping. A good attempt. Ashburn will have a power play. Joey, Landon, Will, Mason, and Spencer on the ice. Face off against 88. Generals come up with it, 18. Flicks it cross ice. Mason will get there first. Retreats. Finds Landon. Landon off the boards up to Will. Will gets back checked there. I don't know if you call that a back check or not, but Landon sends it to Spencer. It's going to bounce off of his skate into the penalty box, stopping the clock. Skate just angled the wrong way. Jarrett, Noel, Dylan, Paul, and Aiden. Sorry, I got the clock down too fast. Poked out, I think at 16, drives it across the line, and then poked away by Paul. Tries to center it. Noah chips it. He loves to juggle the puck with his stick when he can. He kind of did for a moment there. I think that's Paul. Back to Aiden. Aiden, crisp to Jarrett. Jarrett skates it into the zone. Defense keeps him boxed up. Out. He picked up by Paul at the point. Paul looking. Finds Aiden. Aiden slap shot. Beautiful save by the goalie. 18 clears it. Paul gloves it down just outside the offensive zone. Paul shoots from the center. Off the goalie, picked up by Noah in the corner. Into the corner with Noah on one side, Dylan, and there's Jarrett. Drops it back to Dylan. Dylan finds Paul in the center. Back to Aiden, slap shot. This time was pretty wide. Out to Aiden from Noah. Under pressure, feeds it to Paul. Paul wrister. It's going to bounce off the boards and come back out. Jarrett picks it up through the center. Tries to sneak it off the boards. Dylan. It's going to chip back out. Landon's going to get there first. Back to Dylan in the corner. And they'll send it around. We'll see if Aiden can keep it going with 18 challenging him. Shot, I think, by either Jarrett or Noah, saved by the goalie. And they'll send it out into the neutral zone. That's it for our power play. But we do have one stretch up to Aiden. Aiden tries to get it up to the slot to Noah. Number 5 knocked away by Landon, but he'll get it back. Tries to clear it, and Jarrett picks it up. Turns it around. Tripped. Handoff to Landon. Landon stolen from him. 25 drives it across the neutral zone, then poked away by Johnson, forced behind the net. 25 still got it. Tries to clear it. It's right in front of the slot. 25, or is that 22? No, 22 tried to get a shot off, but Johnson got in his way. Johnson dumps it. It'll be picked up far side by Will Schneider. Around intended for Joey, bounces off a gate. The outside Zamboni gate. Long, Matt Johnson lets it bounce past him. Landon tries to get it over to Will, but it'll be picked off by 25. Johnson pokes it away. Joey pauses the beat. Long, goalie has to, does not, thought he was going to have to play it for a second there, but it's icing. It's a nice attempt. We got 1:38 left to go. Ashburn's up by 2. A lot can happen in 1:38 in hockey. But just hold on. Klein taking the face-off. We got empty net at the far end. Mellon saves. 88 challenges. Jack challenges whoever that is in the corner. Pokes it away. Teammate, I think that's Spencer. Out to the point, to the center. Chip long, Mason. Around to Shane. Shane out into the neutral zone. 77. Tries to do something. 18. 28 steps on the puck, almost falls down. 22 brings it in. Off the puck, off of somebody's stick. Spencer, and it came down in the corners. Into the center, again, off of, I think, Mason's stick behind the net. Shane's going to get there. He'll backhand it out. 8 at the point. Tries to send it. Shane got a stick in there, disrupting the shot. 18, or maybe 16, behind the net. They're using that extra man very effectively. Out to 8. Winds up off Mellon's pads. Mellon, you are a hero. Jack Klein, long, hits the empty net. All the way down. $35 seconds left. They're switching goalies for whatever reason. The last shift. $61 sends it long. Miles kind of flubs it, letting time run down. Off the boards and long, playable. Goalie knocks it aside. Jarrett tries to clear it, sends it too much juice. Aiden. Coach is calling it, telling him just to hold it. Cross to Miles. Miles up to Noah, chips off his stick. Runs long. Jarrett out to Noah. He's trying to fight that last one in, and it's in. With 1.5 seconds left, Noah scores. On assist from Jarrett. And I think they'll probably just run that last second and a half off. In fact, they're not even running off the clock. I think they're just going to line up for handshakes. That's it. That's it. We're done. Nice job, Ashburn. It's been fun playing with you, Richmond. Sorry, all the stream difficulties. We will see you next weekend for the Virginia State Finals against the Reston Raiders Blue. Hopefully Grayson will be able to rejoin us. My understanding is that Sam will not. I don't know, but I'd be happy to see him back, but I heard that's not going to happen, but don't take my word for it. We'll see. Time will tell. Thanks, Generals. It was hopefully everybody stay healthy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to get notified when the stream goes live. All the things I usually say as we wind up the stream. Thanks again to the Generals, to SkateNation for hosting this. Coach Fleury, and I think it was, I saw the name of the other coach in the chat last night's game. I think his name was Michael or something like that. Don't forget to be awesome, don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all again next weekend for the Virginia State Finals 3-game series against Reston. Signing off.